So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome back to another Icon player review. In today's, we're going to be focusing on the 87 rated base Icon Stoichkov, and I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty excited to try this item out because on face value, his card looks amazing and I'm definitely interested to give this card a go because it looks like it'll fit the FIFA 20 meta quite well, so hopefully this card is effective in game. If you could leave a like rating on the video, that would be very much appreciated, and be active in the comment section too. Let me know your thoughts on this card. Also let me know which other icons I should try out for a video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and don't forget to turn on notifications too by clicking that notification bell, and that way you'll be alerted every time I upload. Okay, so this is the team we're going to be using this guy in, and he's going to play as a striker for us, but I'm also going to try him out as a cam because he's got some really good passing attributes and some good long shot stats, so this guy can definitely play a variation of roles by the looks of things. He's got a freestyle weak foot, which is a bit of a shame. That's going to be fairly limiting, I imagine, but hopefully his left foot is going to be absolutely awesome in game. Talking of in game, these are his in-game attributes, and they look amazing. Pretty much every single stat is dark green. Obviously the defending column isn't, but pretty much every other stat is dark green, which is absolutely fantastic. Like I said, on face value, this card looks very impressive. So let's chat about some of these stats, shall we? In that shooting section, this item has an 88 rating for finishing, 86 shot power, 87 long shots, and 86 attack positioning. And on top of that, he's also got 87 composure. I'm expecting this guy to score plenty of goals. His passing stats for a striker are incredible. They are very freaking impressive for a striker. You don't normally get too many forwards in the game that have really good shooting, really good passing, and really good dribbling, but this guy seems to have a pretty good balance of all of them. He's got an 85 rating for crossing, 83 short passing, and 82 long passing. This guy probably could be used as a wide cam if you wanted to do that, in theory anyway. His dribbling stats also look very good. He's got 89 agility, 87 ball control, and 87 in-game dribbling, so I'm expecting this guy on the ball to feel pretty decent. Finally, over in that physical column, this item has an alright stamina rating of 82 and okay strength of 77, but he does have really high aggression of 91, so I do expect him to battle for the ball quite a bit. Overall then, this card looks amazing, and like I've said numerous times, I'm looking forward to trying it out, so without further ado, let's get into some games and let's see what this guy's like in action. For the Hungarian's debut, this is what we come up against. It's a Premier League / La Liga hybrid, which has some pretty good attacking players in it, the likes of Sterling, Aubameyang, Lacazette, and Ousmane Dembele. He's also got a pretty solid backline too, with Joe Gomez and Longley being in the centre-back roles. Interesting to see a lone player in his starting 11. You don't see that often in champs. Walcott has actually done really well to get that pass away to Stoichkov. Now Sissoko puts Stoichkov through. Can he get to this ball ahead of Longley? He's going to battle up against Longley and he's going to win. Can he get the shot away? He can, but the keeper had closed him down too quickly by then. Showed some really good strength and aggression there to battle up against the French centre-back. Walcott slides the ball through and now here's a chance. Stoichkov pulls it back. Goes for the finesse. Oh, he's hit the post. Unbelievable. Okay, at the break, the score is 0-0. Both sides have had pretty much the same amount of chances, but neither side has been able to put the ball into the back of the net just yet. Maybe a chance to break now. There's some space down this left edge. Aubameyang comes inside to Walcott. Walcott finds Martial. Martial puts the ball across the box. Oh, falls to Stoichkov, and he's not going to miss from there. Stoichkov makes it 1-0 just before the 50th minute. Big mistake by my opponent not clearing the ball. We get a bit fortunate, but I'm not going to complain too much. Stoichkov in the right place at the right time. Gets himself kind of a tap in, but he's decided to absolutely just volley it into the back of the net. Here's Aubameyang. He's going to get the ball out wide to Trossard, who's got plenty of space to run into here, and he's got a bit of pace about him, does Trossard. Got a bit of pace about him. Pats the ball inside. Stoichkov gets himself a tap in. Right place, right time. Blasts it into the back of the net, and we have our lead back. So the game ends 2-2. Unfortunately, we conceded in the 90th minute, which, as you can tell, I'm not super happy about. Chance to come forward now. Stoichkov links up with Walcott. Walcott returns the favour. Can Stoichkov get the ball across the box? Yes, he can, and Trossard gets a goal. Nice assist there by the Hungarian forward. That could be the last chance for my opponent, but we might have one more in this game. We might have one more in this game. Walcott puts the ball inside. Oh, Gomez cut it out really well. And there's the full-time whistle. We get a 4-3 victory. That game was so open, especially in extra time. We were both just going end to end constantly. Stoichkov on debut then gets himself 2 goals. Not a bad performance at all. Also got an assist too, which was obviously pretty good to see. In the next match, we face 4 icons. My opponent has Keen. He's got Nesta, he's got Gattuso and Roberto Carlos all in his starting 11, as well as a red foot champs, Harry Kane. Ian Wright gets the ball into Stoichkov, who's going to try and link up with Walcott. Walcott gives it back, but Nesta's there. We still come forward though. Guardiola puts the ball in, but PK tackles Stoichkov. Stoichkov still got the ball, and eventually scores. Very scrappy goal, but we will take it. Once again, the forward showing some good aggression, and yeah, just didn't give up, and eventually got his reward. Zirko with a nice tackle. Walcott gets the ball to Stoichkov, who holds up play before getting the ball off the right. And now, with a chance to break. Can we get that pass inside? Oh, it almost came through for us. Referee just got taken out by the goalkeeper. Oh, what a weird bounce of the ball that was. Stoichkov, in space, left-footed strike. De Gea saves. Zirko gets the ball onto Walcott. He puts it through. And now Stoichkov has a chance. Can he get his foot to this? He gets the chip. Is it on target? Yes, it is. And that's a really tidy finish. And my opponent has rage quit. 2 goals was enough to see him on his way. Okay, so our next opponent has this team. Couple of players off chem, which is really strange, especially for this stage of champs. But still, he's got some pretty decent players that we need to watch out for. Chance maybe now to break. We've been under pressure for the first 15 minutes, but now we might have the biggest opening of the game. Stoichkov trying to hold off Tagliafico here. Tries to get round him. Gets the ball inside to Walcott, who's going to get the shot away eventually, but he's closed down. Stoichkov on the edge of the box. Goes for it with his left foot, and that's a great strike. Do not give this guy space. On his stronger left foot, he's just whipped in a great cross. Not a cross, sorry, a great shot. As you can tell, I'm pretty tired. It's 2 AM, I'm playing champs. I'm exhausted, guys. Martial finds the ball to Stoichkov, who's done really well to find some space there, but the shot just lacked power, and that needed to be a powerful strike. But he got himself into a really good position. Look how he controlled the ball there. Really well. Okay, so at the break, the score is 1-1. It's been, I was going to say it's been an even first half, but to be honest, it hasn't. My opponent's definitely had the lion's share of possession. He's also had the better chances as well, and we're probably slightly fortunate to be level at the break. But hopefully, in the second half, we can maybe get the win. This game's going to be tough, though, because my opponent is actually quite decent, despite his team not being that amazing. There's a chance. Guardiola puts the ball through. Stoichkov's got a chance, and he pulls one back. So the full-time whistle has just gone, and unfortunately we did end up losing this game. We got back into the match, but unfortunately I made a stupid error, didn't clear the ball, and we ended up conceding, and yeah, went on to lose this match, which is a bit gutting. Stoichkov did score twice in this game though, which was pleasing. He scored a pretty good goal as well. In game number 4, this is what our opposition has. He's got Player of the Month Lewandowski, Icon Pep Guardiola, Scream PK, and Player of the Month Thiago Silva. Walcott finds Stoichkov, who beats his man, and then right-footed strike just goes miles wide. Wow, what a horrendous weak foot shot that was. Walcott finds Martial, who gets the ball through to Stoichkov, who's done really well here to get through, and what a goal that is. How about that strength there and balance to stay on his feet, despite the challenge of the would-be defenders. Eventually gets through a gap, puts the ball in the back of the net. That's a great goal. Got ourselves a free kick, which I am absolutely terrible at, so this could probably end up in the stand. Stoichkov goes for it. Oh, it's hit the bar. The first 45 minutes are up, and we have ourselves a 1-goal lead, courtesy of a goal from the Hungarian forward. Hopefully, in the second half, he can add to his goal tally, and maybe, just maybe, get himself a match ball. Stoichkov gets the ball to Aubameyang. Aubameyang tries to return the favour to put him through, and Stoichkov stayed on his feet and got the ball. Oh, I didn't want the free kick, I wanted to play on there, ref. Stoichkov gets the ball to Aubameyang. Aubameyang tries to return the favour, and Stoichkov somehow gets on the end of it, puts the ball through for Aubameyang, who tries to get the shot away, but sadly, I think, is he offside? Oh, just offside. Shame, that was a really nice bit of play. And Guardiola clears the ball, and we get ourselves a 1-0 victory. That second half was very, very tight. Do you remember at half time I was saying that I was hoping Stoichkov would get a match ball? Well, I think I jinxed it. Anyway, we got the win nonetheless, and that's the most important thing. And Stoichkov got the match-winning goal, but as you can see, PK was man of the match in this game, and that's because we were doing a lot of defending in that second half, and he played really well. So, after those games in FUT Champs, what are my thoughts on this 87 rated baby Stoichkov item? I'm coming away from this review feeling pretty good about this item, to be honest. It scored some really important goals for me and some really nice goals as well, so that was pretty pleasing. But at times, this card did let me down. What I will say is this card at times can be absolutely amazing, but on other occasions it can be a quite frustrating item to use. So let's break things down section by section, and hopefully you'll get an idea of why I've said the previous statement. So in game, this guy is relatively quick. He's not super rapid like an Aubameyang, but he is quick enough to beat a defender, so don't really have any complaints about his pace. His shooting with his left foot I thought was great. He's a very good finisher, and his finesse shots are great, and he's also got really good power shots too. But shooting off his right foot is absolutely terrible, and do not do it. It is not advised. This guy's weak foot sucks, and avoid passing and shooting on his right foot as much as you possibly can, because it will let you down. His left foot, however, is very lethal in front of goals, so always try to pass and shoot off of this guy's stronger left foot if you want to have success with this item. This guy's positioning I thought was okay. It wasn't amazing. This guy's work rates are medium, and he doesn't push forward as much as other attackers, and that's a shame, because when you get this guy in good areas, he can be really effective, but sometimes he's a bit slow to join in with attacks, which can be a bit annoying. This item's passing I thought was really good, especially for a forward, so I was very happy with that. This item is definitely capable of whipping in a really good cross, and also his short and long passing is to a decent standard too. So yes, you could use this guy as an attacking midfielder if you wanted to. However, I wouldn't advise it. Well, I definitely wouldn't advise using this guy as a central cam if you like to pass a lot, because this guy's distribution is definitely limited by his 3-star weak foot. You could use him as a wide cam and probably get some really good use out of him out there, but as I say, I wouldn't use him as a central cam just because I feel like his passing is limited due to that 3-star weak foot, because like I've already said, his right foot will let you down. This item's dribbling on occasion was really good, and on some other occasions it just didn't feel that great. If you watch the footage, you'll have seen that at times this guy can show incredible agility, and on other occasions he can feel really heavy, and that's such a shame, because you get to see how good he can be when he does feel agile, but on other occasions, as I say, he just doesn't feel that easy to maneuver, which is, as I say, a bit of a shame. This guy is definitely capable of controlling the ball quite well, but he just doesn't always do it. Physically, very happy with this item, to be honest. Didn't have any issues with his stamina, despite it not being that high. He obviously doesn't have amazing strength, but his strength is good enough. But he does have really high aggression, so he battles for the ball a lot, and that was really pleasing. This item's aerial ability is pretty average, to be honest. He'll win headers against, like, you know, mid-tier players, but against like elite centre-backs, this guy's just going to get dominated, as you would expect. Overall though, I do come away with a pretty positive mindset about this card. I thought it was a very effective item at times, and it scored some really nice goals for me. I just wish it was a bit more consistent, but still a very good card, and in the right hands it could definitely do some damage. So with all that in mind, do I think this item is worth picking up? 670k isn't a terrible price for this card, but in FIFA you can pick up better strikers for much less. The likes of Heung-min Son do come to mind. I still think this card is really effective, and I do think if you pick it up, you will score plenty of goals for you. But like I've said, I don't think this card is fantastic value for money, but it's also not terrible either. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this card. I'm happy I tried it out, and I'm looking forward to trying out the Prime version of this card when it releases. So guys, those are my thoughts on the baby icon Stoichkov. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please do leave a like rating on it. In the comments, let me know your thoughts on this item, and also let me know which other icons I should pick up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.